Now we've got the progress bar. We are close.
I just got notification that we are being live streamed.
Good. Okay, that's
Okay, with that, I am going to call this special meeting of the Cincinnati Board of Park Commissioners to order. We are conducting the meeting remotely via Zoom, and I will note that all members of the commission, Vice President Thomas, Commissioners Castellini, Lindner, and Thomas, Thomas and
North.
Molly North are all present, and we will open up to public meeting. Commissioner North, I'll recognize you for some comments.
Great, thank you, Jim. Okay, first I'd like to say good morning to everyone on this special committee. We have with us joining Dan Vogelpohl and Brian Tiffany, who represent the Cincinnati Parks Foundation. We've requested their engagement on this committee because Cincinnati Parks Foundation is such a critical resource to our Cincinnati parks. And these are volunteers that perform in a leadership capacity, along with many other leaders in our community who are engaging in a very significant way with our parks. So I'm excited for us to come together. This is the first meeting of this special committee. We put together the special committee several months ago, and we now have something to talk about. So for the benefit of transparency and public information, we opened the Parks Director position, and that position applications were received, and that position closed on March the 1st. So we received many, many, many applications, and the central HR team at the city gave to us a big stack of applications that contained individuals that met the requirements of the role. And what we intend to do today is come together in executive session to discuss a number of things. First, to discuss the attributes of the candidates that we have been given to review, and to discuss the different ways that we may take next steps on this. I am not sure that there will be any decisions made today by the board about any final candidates. My estimation is that we're probably too soon for that. Very few conversations have been had with any of these candidates by any of the members of this committee at this point. There have been no formal interviews. Today, we will determine, I believe, if we think that we have an adequate candidate pool to move to the process of actually formally interviewing these, or if we think that there may be a need to reopen this application process to engage more candidates, or thoughts on engaging an external recruiter to identify more candidates. So again, to the extent that there are decisions that are made by this committee, those will be made publicly at the conclusion of this meeting when we return from our executive session. So with that, I would like to, if there are any questions or discussion by the selection committee members while we remain in live stream, we can take those now. Otherwise, we can entertain a motion to enter into executive session.
Are there any other comments from the board members? If not, I would like to move under revised code section 121.22 paragraph G to go into executive session to discuss the appointment, employment, and compensation of a public employee or official. Do I have a second to that motion?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Lindner. Tia, if you could do a roll call vote since we're remote, please.
Getz,
Yes.
Vice President Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Castellini,
Yes.
Commissioner Lindner,
Yes.
Commissioner North.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we'll go into executive session. So I will ask Tia to please end the public feed.